Gay man walking. Good morning from day 39. Oh, that took so much energy. That's the first thing I said this morning. Day 38 was so good, except those last like 6 kilometers, man. Every day for the past like 3 or 4 days, I have not enjoyed really the last little bit of walking. 3 days. It kind of sucks. It is a crazy-ass cloud wind storm outside that woke me up this morning. You can't really see much, but I'm in a cloud. Shit's blowing in the breeze, and I've got ingredients for a coffee feast. So I'm gonna eat so many Tim Tams, which are the world's dumbest thing to bring on a hike because they are chocolate-covered cookies. So therefore, they melt. The thin layer of chocolate melts and disappears off the cookie and onto your bag and onto everything else you brought, which I did not think through. So now when I'm trying to get one Tim Tam, it's like I pick the bag up and it takes like 10 of them because they're all frozen together. But when I break one off, I get like a quarter of one or a huge chunk. There's no in between. Because they always come out worse than they go in. So now I'm cleaning up all the dirt that I've been trailing around with my boots. Anyway, so today I'm going to walk about 40 kilometers. What the fuck? In weather where I'm prepared like this. When I get to the holiday home, I'm going to be treating myself to 2 days there. And it's $16 each night to camp. But apparently it's nice and they have a garden. And tomorrow I'm going to get my new shirt from Icebreaker, which is exactly how they wanted me to say their brand name in a way to advertise it. Okay, it's not really raining, it's just super windy, and I'm listening to like epic opera music, and it's very fitting. This forest is almost done, and I am ready to be out of the forest and onto road. This is where I have to cross, and it's slippery and not too flat, and I'm not gonna walk it. I think I'm gonna shuffle on my butt across it. I love it. This is so great. I really do. But I just don't know. I don't want to die. I'm gonna cross this stump instead. It makes sense. It's just funny how you can take a step closer to something and then all of a sudden it reveals itself. Like this looked like impossible to cross from 2 feet behind me, and now is the way I'm going. Oh, that was easy peasy. Oh, I love this walk. I think I'm at the end of the trail for the forest. This is the path. It's a road that just is like not a road, it's a swamp. This is actually, I love it. Well, I'm very lucky that it's not raining super hard because I just crossed a river that you could tell was like big because of all the rain. And it was the last stream I have to cross, I think, so thank God. Whew, this is relentless. Back on old familiar farm track. Just walked past a sign that said taxi, please call to get driven to Taumaranui. And I'm like, I just want to walk. My legs don't, but I do. And I control my legs. This fence is legit in the way without a way over it, and it can't open. So I'm going to climb over it. Trespassers will be prosecuted. A car just drove past and they offered me a ride to where they're going, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, I'm just gonna walk 29 kilometers in the rain, and I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Anyway, he was like, whoa, you're a wizard, man. And I was like, I'm a what? And I don't think you got the reference, because he just said, oh, no, I just thought maybe you were like a crazy or a wizard. I'm like, oh no, it's fine, I'm a wizard, thank you. Anyway, so a man called me wizard today because I'm walking in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, so explaining yourself, you can't not sound ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What I'm doing is absolutely ridiculous. I might not think it. I might not even think this is brave. I might not think this is outrageous, but this is outrageous. That is a mirror when you tell people and their reaction, that's the reflection of what this actually is to society, which is wizardly, apparently. Oh, that just gave me pep in my step for the next 28.5 kilometers. I ran a little bit, by the way, just now because I had flat land and could. Still running. This is the weirdest thing I've done. I think it's starting to clear up. This whole running thing is catching on, by the way. I'm actually quite enjoying it. This is the first paved road I've been on in 4 days, and it feels so good for now. It feels so good. Yay! Sunshine! Oh my god, that feels so good. Thank you, nature, for making me appreciate you. God, this is gorgeous. Okay, I need a picture or 7. So there are literally about 100 geese over there, or not 100, like 20. And I've never heard geese in all of my time in New Zealand making noise, except it reminds me of Canada because there are Canada geese everywhere, and also shit, and they will destroy your picnic. I'm getting all these cords and plugs because I'm a human and I need to listen to some really good classical music while walking down this sunny path. There's snot coming from my nose right now and I don't even care. This is how excited I am. I think those cows in the distance are running over here, and I think they all think that I'm gonna like let them out or give them apples. They're all coming this way. Where are they going? You can come. Come on. Hey buddy, you can do it. Oh no, there's a lamb on the road. And these cows seem to like know, and that one cow is just trying to help his buddy. Oh no, Lammy, Lammerson. Ugh. I mean, I'm going to just stay away from it so don't chase it onto the road. And that, children, is how hamburgers are made. There's a sign that says Te Araroa time out, which I do not know what that means, but maybe they're going to come around and actually tell me, / maybe I get to eat free fruit. But I don't know if I have time, but if there's strawberries, I am definitely stopping. That and or pancakes or both. Ah, there's free candy and these words plums. Where am I from? Oh my gosh, this is such a cool map. And I'm just gonna like eat so much stuff. I'm eating plums, there was candy. Sam came out on his bicycle and he owns this little shop called Sam's Shop right just down there. He's like this kid going to grade 9. Just was like, yeah, so many hikers were asking for water. I just thought I would set up a water station with candy and fruit. I can't handle this. I signed his book, said goodbye, took a couple more plums, flipped him 50 cents, and walked on into the dust. It's my first New Zealand deer. Look at him just munching away. Oh, it reminds me of home. Oh, don't be afraid of me. I ain't gonna do anything. Okay, bye. Be afraid of me like every other animal is. Okay, so I'm exhausted and tried hitchhiking for a second after getting McDonald's. But there's a rainbow over there. And it's sending me a message saying, you keep on going, girl. I've already been in town for like an hour, and I don't want to go back tomorrow, but I have to. Good night, rainbow. Good night, everybody.
Hi! Don't eat my camera, thank you.
This pig is named Julia. We're gonna feed the pig Julia plums now because this is my life. Plums, pig, and fun. Oh my god, she's going crazy for him! What is happening? This is amazing. I've never seen a pig this big, let alone fed one. Things that I want to eat. Oh So welcome to Taumaranui, wherever we are. There's a pig. Alright, so that's finished. I had my day off. It's actually only been my 6th rest day, except they don't call them rest days here. They call them, here's someone leaving the holiday park. They don't call them rest days, they call them 0 days because you do absolutely no resting and you do so much work. And your resting actually isn't like, I turned into a zombie? I had a nap. I felt like I was hungover, but I wasn't, I was just exhausted. I mean, that's what happens when you walk a fucking marathon length and then think the next day you're gonna be like, let's do fun things that expel energy. Bye, Julia. I won't eat any of your friends for the next 2 days. Oh my god, I had bacon this morning. I have a new shirt because Icebreaker is amazing. I want to tell you this quick story because Icebreaker is this company who makes merino wool clothing and other clothes, I'm guessing, and they're from New Zealand, but they're all over the world, and I don't really trust big brands. I don't really care because the world's going to shit anyway in terms of like big brands taking over, but this is a great quality one because Icebreaker, I wrote to them and I'm like, I'm poor, and they sent me a bunch of clothes. And also I wrote to them at the top, I called them and then they sent me stuff here, and I was able to go to the post office yesterday and get this new shirt that has no holes in it, except for the holes where I put my arms, my body, and my neck, which is important for a t-shirt, otherwise it's just a pillowcase. Now I'm gonna walk down Highway 4 for about 20 kilometers and pitch my tent before the 42nd Traverse, which is the thing I have to do, where apparently if it rains, which it's going to, it has really high rivers and chances of flooding and drowning and dying. And it has snow on it, and skiing, just to remind me that I don't have to do any of that. I get to be warmer than the people who would be here. And today I'm leaving and it's like noon because I have a leisurely day. So tomorrow I kind of want to smash it, so I might try and do the 42nd Traverse in one day. Kidding, that's impossible. Wait, is it? I don't even know. I actually have no idea where I am. Also, I don't know if I said it, but it's day 40. Day 40. I don't know why that feels like it should be something. It's such an awkward number. 40. Cool. So I stopped and got a pie. It was good, but the crust was not cooked, so I just ate so much raw dough. And one day I strive to be like Mary Berry, who would never in her life eat something that had raw dough or a soggy bottom, but I can't afford to be Mary Berry right now, so I ate the entire thing. Oh my god, it's a doe, a deer, it's a female deer. So I'm at the Pureora community water supply, which is literally this water. That's from a stream, I'm guessing, from that mountain. I just saw it pouring, I'm like, I don't need to stop and get that, and yes, I think I do. That was delicious and cold, and probably the funnest way I've gotten water in a long time. Thank you for making water fun. I just drank a liter and started talking immediately, so that's why I burped. The Russians I know, who I just saw yesterday for the first time in ages, just texted me now, and they said that there's a severe weather watch in the future for the area I'm going into, which has a couple awkward stream crossings. So, if that happens that I have to camp beside them, I've got food for a while. But I can't deny that I'm a little bit scared. That's kind of intimidating. The clouds in the sky do not look promising. Actually, it's perfect. As long as I don't die, I mean, that's the goal. So the clouds are getting darker, and I have like 8 kilometers to go, so I'm going to just like power stomp and set my tent up and ride this thing out. But I just looked online, and it says that there's a severe weather warning for like all of the North Island, especially up in the mountains by Taumaranui, which is Taumaranui, the place I've been calling by mistake, and that is just behind me, and I'm walking into mountains. It's supposed to be 12 hours of rain tomorrow. Update, the clouds have officially stopped moving and are getting darker. There are very small horses and or ponies in a cemetery. I feel like that's a song waiting to happen, like Hamster on a Piano. Why are you so precious? Oh no. Oh my god. They look like baby gypsy banners. Oh, they're not gonna come say hey. Oh my lord. Okay, that was enough. I want it. Oh. Okay, this is too much. Bye. Okay. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Look at that little gazebo. That's gay for a gazebo, which is already just a gay little shelter in itself. I have that very guttural feeling like I'm about to make a terrible mistake, but hopefully I haven't, and this gut feeling is just indigestion from eating so much bacon and nuts. Okay, so I've arrived to the 42nd Traverse beginning, I think, and there's the toilet. That's cool. That's sick.
Fucking awesome, man. Hardcore, New Zealand adventure capital of the world. Anyway, I'm gonna set my tent up because it's 4 o'clock and it's bedtime for me.
I'm gonna see if there's a place where I can go get water. Looks like this trail might lead there. I might even just stay here forever. This is gorgeous, except this is all thorns. I kind of want to pitch my tent like right beside that bathroom, but I'm gonna see what I do. Let's go figure it out. Everyone, that is what I have to go into. That cloud right there is looking at me and saying, hey buddy, I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna ruin your night. That's literally what the cloud just said. I'm scared now. Sorry, Mr. Cloud. I love this. I'm ready for adventure. That's what he says before the adventure kicks him in the face. Come at me, clouds. I'm kidding, don't. I have a friend. God damn. Welcome to my tent. I am inside of it right now, as well as you, I guess, in a roundabout way. Anyway, a family just walked by because there's a rabbit that looks like it's lost its home because it looks like it's a normal rabbit, not a normal rabbit, not like a normal rabbit. It looks like one that you would take from a pet store, so like a rabbit. They walked by and then we got talking and I just said I'm going to be here for the storm, maybe tomorrow all day, who knows. That's what I said, and she was like, oh, well, you know, we're around the corner and we have some sick tents in our backyard. And I'm like, oh, I remember seeing that house, it's like right around the corner. And like I just said. Anyway, she said if you get stuck in the rain, you can come tomorrow for coffee. So I'm going to go there and probably stay for 7 days and eat all of their food and drink all of their wine and tell them to get the fuck out because they own their house now. Probably going to be there tomorrow night. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, life is great. Just going to be in my tent. It's 5 p.m. I've already eaten past it. Tomato paste is the best invention. It comes in a tube. It's lightweight and it adds so much flavor to your food. I've been working with tomato paste for so long, but not in the sense that I am eating it as one of the 3 ingredients in my dinner. But it adds a lot to pasta with salt. So pasta, salt, cheese, and tomato sauce. I'm gonna get sick of it, but tomato paste, not tomato sauce. I'm not that fancy. It's cool. Just gonna chill until the tourists go, and who knows? Maybe I'll just I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably nothing. I should have brought something. I need like a Time magazine or National Geographic. Something that makes me feel smarter than I really am. It is day 41, and I was alone at the campsite for so long, and I crept out of it just for a second to be like, what's up, world? And this man came around the corner, and he was so fucking beautiful. Out of nowhere. Oh, there's a car. Hello, car. But this is the river I'm looking at. I have to walk into there with that storm brewing for about 24 kilometers until I reach a stream that looks like that I have to cross. Ugh. It did not pour rain yesterday. I did not hold out for a storm. It was ridiculous. Nothing actually happened. It's probably just going to be another rainy day in the woods. Featuring RossJackson. That's me. Oh, that rain. I'm gonna put my hood on. Okay, so the weather patterns described today by the severe warning peoples is gale force winds, and gale's one strong fucking bitch. And also periodic rain starting now, but the bar graph they had looked crazy. So it's still raining. There's so many kiwis in here, except we'll never see them, except the human kiwis, or the fruit, if I had some. It's very wet, and it's not raining anymore. Found the first stream that I have to cross. It's called the Mako stream, I think, or I don't know. It looks like it's going pretty fast, but it might just be normal. Yeah, so my feet are soaked. Oh, well, it was bound to happen. Oh my god, blue sky! It's disappearing so fast, but there you are. So I just met Christine, the girl from New Brunswick, and she's super nice, of course, because she's Canadian, and we just started talking about Canada, and she's calmed me down because this river that she went across is like up to your ankle, so if it's more, like if it's up to my hips, then I'll just camp there, but if it's less than my ankles, then I'll just be totally fine. Anyway, it's kind of cool. She said she met these people and those people, and other people I've met, and that name and this name, and hikers from here and there, and cool.
So anyway, that's the end of the story. The first person I've seen in so long, my greeting was, "Oh my god, another human," to her face. And she's like, "What?" And then instead of saying like, "Oh hi," like normal, I went, "Oh," I said, "Oh my god, another human." Repeated my weird sentence. I'm freezing cold though. This country's cold right now, and no one understands why. Climate change. Donald Trump doesn't know why, but there you go. I think I have to cross that. Uh-oh. So I'm at a stream that I think is a little bit cray-cray. Right there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm putting my iPod away in my safety pouch, in other words, in my jacket. Okay, it's up to my knees a little bit. Yes, this looks like a path. I mean, it looks like a path. It is a stream. That was fun. I'm gonna just double check that that was the terrible stream that I'm supposed to cross. Don't think it was. Okay, quick check. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it is on my bag. And they've been everywhere and they've got claws, but goodbye. I still have 4 kilometers to go until the proper river, so I'm gonna just smash this out in less than an hour. Oh, let's just hope this is it. I do not have time to check. Oh yeah, there's a river. Oh boy. Boy, okay. Oh, we're fine. Oh, there's the trail. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'm supposed to walk downstream, so I'll go over here. Downstream, kind of like 3 poles down. 1 foot up, 2 poles down, 1 foot down, you know, like move one thing off the ground at a time and have 3 of your, well, elongated arms, poles, and legs, limbs on the ground. Except not your body, hopefully. Oh, I'm in the middle of a stream. Woo! That is above my knees. It's so cold, river, and oh, now it's raining and I want to eat salami and I'm gonna have to do it in the rain. 24 kilometers in, it's not even 1 and I have conquered that bitch. Woo! Okay, cool, so I'm gonna just keep moving because my feet are fucking freezing. Whoa, okay, so now I'm exhausted, of course, sitting down for lunch, and now I'm going uphill, rushing for 25 kilometers and thinking, oh my god, I need to make across the river, and then crossing said river means it probably will be shattered at the end of that. Anyway, so now I'm just gonna go about 5 kilometers from here and camp because I don't think the weather is supposed to be nice tomorrow. And if it is, then I'm doing 40 kilometers, which is including Tongariro crossing. And if it is not good, then I'm just gonna walk to the parking lot there, camp, and then wake up in the morning quite early, and bada boom, go. Whoa, falling backwards. Through Tongariro crossing, and up Mount Doom, and down, and then to a place called Whakapapa, which is an actual place. Okay, no more GoProing. And it's just getting bushier and bushier, and I cut myself on a thorn, but I just don't even feel anything. I'm just wanting to pitch my tent, and then sleep. I'm feeling great. I just conquered the 30 kilometers in a very short amount of time. Oh, I'm sinking into sing sand. Sing sand. 41. Day. Almost over. And it's over now.